So the OBB 1044 came out today from Skyhook Games. So I thought we would have a little looky at that first. Okie doke. Good morning, driver. Yes, the background changed. Set your locomotive up for service. You may depart as soon as you're ready and proceed over Semmeringbahn to Mörserschlag. The weather is good this morning, so enjoy the drive. I shall enjoy the drive, actually. EZB happiness. C for happiness. Smart control on. Oh, come on. The reason I'm a little bit late is I've been spending ages updating my rail driver scripts to make this all work. Why are you not working? It doesn't seem to matter how much I prepare, it just doesn't work. Right, brakes are off. You're on. Oh, I know that. Restrain, thank you for the follow. Yeah, here we go. We're off. Danish Bacon Lover, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. The reason was because the loco brake was set up before I switched it to loco, so it thought the brakes were still on. Well, actually, it's right, the brakes were still on. Right, so this is the 1044. This is beautiful. I love it. I'm loving the sounds on this one. They're really nice. And it's also the updated Semmeringbahn. So this route has seen some updates to it. I'll have a closer look at the loco in a bit. I'm going to run this scenario first. JC Gaming Live, thank you for the host. I'm going to have to apologise, and you're going to have to forgive me if I pay less attention to you during this scenario, for obvious reasons. This is a scenario with EZB, SIFA. Football Train Crash, thank you for the host. So, speed restrictions now have PZB alarms on them, which means you need to make sure you react accordingly. Monty the Horse, thank you for the host. Right, I think we're getting into a better state now. I do like this logo, it's very good. 879 name limit, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. 80 limit now. Wiper action. It's unauthorised, so we'll leave it off for now. This pack does come with some freight wagons. I believe we're hauling them, so I'll have a look at those in a moment. There you go, look, these are the freight wagons. Hang on. I'm kind of nervous because SIFA's going to go off. I know it's going to go off if I go outside. It does that, it waits till I go outside, then it goes off. Hey there, Custom Itcher, welcome. Right, I now have the chat window over the top of the game window. It's not over the top of the game window. I haven't got Twitch running. Hang on! This thing I hate, when I reboot the machine, I realise just how much. Right, so the Regional Express service ahead of you has failed at the back station. You want to have a clear around a passage through to Mörserschlag. That sounds like a good thing, so I'm going to run with that being a good thing. That's what I'm looking for. Now we'll bring my chat window back. Excellent. That was SIFA. Oh, French styling, apology, I completely forgot about the show command. I've had nothing but problems. The game at one point was just crashing today, and I had to reboot the machine 5 minutes before the show started. And then, of course, with the associated problems with the getting everything up and running then after doing that. Never mind. Thank you very much for the for updating the show command, French. French is epic. French is awesome. Outside, let's have a quick look outside. Here it is. This is the 1044. get any CFA. So what we'll do is in between, going to do 2 scenarios with this. Oh, the green screen's gone away, has it? Oh, you know what? I'm not going to do anything about it right now. Oh, that was working earlier on. I said that you followed by hosting. Alright, sorry Danish Bacon Lover. I'll show you the wagons in a minute. It is a loud loco, isn't it? Let me turn the volume down a bit. It's turned up from Minecraft yesterday. Does Shift P, you mean to change the pantograph over? Yes, Shift P lets you switch the pantographs. Right, we've got a reduction to 60 coming up. Drop the dynamic brakes on, slow down. Fringe styling backwards, thank you for the follow. Is there another cab view? Well, you've got sort of these two are really your cab views. Or if you've got a track IR, you can sit over here. Hey Luigi. Just trying to keep it up around the right speed. So this is by Skyhook Games. I think Virtual Railroads has had some input on this. I don't know who's been involved in it, but when you enable PZB and CFA, it says VR stuff. It comes up in the top right. It looks very VR in the way the scripting works. Luigi, it's you that made the Jacobite scenarios. Oh, welcome to the stream, Luigi. We're going to run part 2 tonight. That's the horn. That's the other horn. Massively overspeeding here. Yeah, forget the green screen. Giving up with the green screen tonight. I thought I'd cracked it, but it appears that I've cracked it temporarily and then it stops working. Unfortunately, Fringe Styling, it's sort of all you get is that is all you get of that horn. Do that one as much as you like, but thanks, Luigi. Looking forward to that. Maybe we'll have another go at that other scenario. No, the text hasn't been updated. There you go. Text is now gone. I just saw that speed sign go past. Acknowledged it. Crikey. Got to drop the speed down to 60. There you go. According to the manual, VR did set up physics and audio, Railworks Austria helped with info, and Phil Tier did something as well. There you go then, folks. That's who was involved. So 60 limit here. White warning boards are going to be fine to see on this scenario. Yeah, they kind of are, but they've usually, the ones you really need to pay attention to have usually got a red border around them. Hey Ruben, yeah, another scenario for 3 Country Corner, sounds good to me. I do like that, it's another good route. Still got green, so we're all good. Does the rail driver work the PZB and CIFA? Yeah, I'm using PZB and I've got my foot pedal on the CIFA. Oh, this tunnel looks epic. I had to update my scripting to support this because out the box it didn't seem to work for my software, so I've got a custom script managing it, but it works now. So I don't know whether the official software work out the box, it might. The R120 on 3 Country Corner. See, now that sounds good, hey Ruby, because I haven't driven the 120 very much. Luigi, I think I just copied and pasted the entry from today to Monday, or whenever I'm doing the part 3. So I haven't actually checked the time of that scenario. I shall do before the day, though. I will give you a better look around the loco and the wagons once we finish this scenario, before we start the next one, so don't panic. Who am I talking about? I know you guys are going to be panicking anyway. So on the back of this train, BNSF is another 1044. So we've got 2 1044s at the front and 1 at the back. What wagons are we hauling? We are hauling, I think I've got a minute. These are the cars that come with it. DB and OBB variants, by the looks of it. I keep forgetting this thing, it takes time to wind the power down. This is my first drive on this. I'm going to see how I need to get a bit better at it. I'm either going too slow or too fast. 390 on Trent Valley sounds different. Does that make a 4132 set? No idea. It's an attempt at humour, I don't get it. If you're talking about real locos, I don't know much about this area. Awesome sounds on this, aren't they? 12.8 kilometers to Wolfsburg Kogel. I know, Joshua, the cab background stuff has got a problem with it. I'm trying to use the new one again, and I got it all programmed up and got it all working, and then as soon as I started the stream, it stopped working. So. Still winding our way up the hill. There's plenty we can play with as well on this cab. You've even got, remember the Fahrmotorlüfter from the FML? You've actually got manual control of the FML on this loco. So I'm on low at the moment. If I switch to that, it'll kick it up into high. You can hear the motor blowers just turned up a bit. Got the warning for the 60. Traction motor blowers are to keep everything cold, or cool at least. Let's turn Fahrmotorlüfter down a bit. 60 limit here. How much is this loco? PBAS, the loco is $11.99. The route, I think, is $24.99. I couldn't tell you for certain. The route's also just had a major update. My biggest FML moment, without a doubt, the driving a steam train and forgetting to put water in during the tutorial on how to drive a steam train. That was definitely an FML moment. One thing I have noticed is that the CIFA has no visual alarm, it's purely audible. You've got to make sure you're listening out for CIFA. You can also open the windows. You can't really see where the window glass is though, but they do go up and down. Because when I'm not on stream, I've got no idea. I don't tend to pay attention to it when I'm not on stream. Right. Another hill over there. No tea tonight. No, I've just forgotten to drink it. It's right here, brand new, not open, not touched. Yatta. Yeah, the lure stuff is. Don't forget the blog as well. Was there a donation? I really need to put a bigger alarm on that donation. Custom Hitcher donated 1386. Love your shows, learn tons, and enjoy the good nature of shows. Thank you, Matt. Thank you very, very much, Custom Hitcher. Really appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Train's making so much noise I can barely hear anything. This is not a quiet train. Ah, we are overspeeding again. It's so easy to overspeed in this train if you're not paying 100% attention. Because when you put power up, if you throttle up, it builds the power quite quickly. When you put the pack down, it still takes quite a bit of time to pull the power back down, so you'll carry on accelerating. Which is exactly how it should be. I'm not complaining, but I just need to be not as rubbish as I am at the moment with this one. Make it that donations cause the train to blow its horn. Has anyone taken a good look at the new update to Semmeringbahn and seen all the changes? What are your feedback on it? Is it good? Donations cause an emergency brake application. I guess it would encourage the trolls to be more useful. I imagine it's notched, Custom Hitcher, internally. So it's also semi-automatic tapping, a bit like the 155. It's just that you can't see the tap essentially. Yeah. So one of the key things for PZB has had a massive amount of work on this in the update. And one of the changes is that speed limits, when you get the red triangle board that says the speed limit, that gives you a warning of a speed limit change, those also now need to be acknowledged on PZB as well. Real-time trains is down. What about open train times? Is that the other one? There's 3 or 4 sites like real-time trains, because they're all using the same raw data. Oh, we also have a selection of lights as well. So here we have the book light, which turns that light on. We have the clipboard light, which is that one, and we have cab light, which is, the instrument lights and the cab light. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing again. There you go. Tell you what, the e-brakes on this thing are leaving much to the imagination. Yeah, customer, just slow to power up, slow to power down. Yeah, I get you. The blue chart between the windshield, I believe that's to do with the braking ability, I think. dropping the 50 limit up here. I can't remember exactly how that works, but it's its ability to brake in certain circumstances, I think. This is something that you'd use to help you determine what kind of braking system you're on. I'm getting a pretty rubbish score here, I tell you. See that, train boy? Right, this is the 50 limit. That's better. Wow, it's quiet night on the stream tonight. It's only 67. Is the green screen meant to be alright? Yes, it is. It's broke. The software that sets the cab changing up automatically is not working, and I can't fix it while I'm streaming. I will put something else on there between streams, but it'll just have to be one fixed image for the time being, because I'm getting grumpy with it. Wolfsburg Kogel. Next tutorial, and what is it? I don't know. I think the 73 is one that's been requested a number of times, so I might do the 73 next. Luigi, unfortunately you can't update a scenario on Workshop, you have to upload a new, upload it again. Where are we driving? Mörserschlag on the Semmeringbahn. 14 kilometres to the end of our journey. Well, that looks rather nice. Those are the wagons. If you wanted to look at the wagons, there they are. There they were. They're gone. Hope you look. A tutorial on rolling starts. I can do, yes. I think the list. I think there's a list that's on the list somewhere. I can go through the fact that there's a reason that rolling starts don't get used so much by Dovetail, and it's because rolling starts are. If you create a rolling start in, say, expert controls, you then can't play that scenario in simple controls, which is bait because it saves and reloads essentially. South London network, is there AI in QuickDrive? I've got no idea. Without looking, I don't know. Going through Semmering, which I think is on the lid of the route at the top. It says it's already yeah, I think you have to unpublish and republish, or clone the scenario and upload it as a different scenario. I can't remember. I've not done it before myself, at least, and I haven't done it. Well, I have, but it was quite a long time ago. Rolling start doesn't seem to go into workshop. That could be the case actually, because I don't think the save file will get uploaded. So yeah, you might be right. Rolling start probably doesn't. A tutorial on the FEF and the 280 when I've learned to drive them properly. I can kind of drive them, but not very well. Certainly not to the level where I should be doing a tutorial. Going through Semmering Tunnel. BNSF thinks says his rolling start work. Well, there you go, then, folks. So it does work. Oh, this is why the route is called Semmeringbahn. It's got a place called Semmeringbahn, or Semmering on it. Yep. It's the Semmering Railway. Strangely enough. $80 limit here. Once the rest of the train is through. If you turn computer dynamic lighting on and you have a problem with performance, Marcus Vertus, that's generally a good indicator that your graphics card isn't up to it. The dynamic lighting, by its nature, makes significantly more demand on your graphics card. For some reason I can't upload power anymore. I don't know what's gone wrong there. Oh, you got an Intel HD 3000? Yeah, that won't work. Intel don't know how to do that. I missed a follow, I do apologise. Someone can tell me who the follow was. .3 kilometers. Is it possible to put a better graphic card in laptops? Generally, no. Some of the graphics cards companies are, like Radeon, ATI, AMD and Nvidia, are starting to look at external graphics cards for laptops, but they're expensive and I'm not sure how good they are. I have a green screen for the Loco Nimmy Boy, but unfortunately the little application with auto changes the green screen has gone on the blink. Silly thing. Yep, it's showing me a nice big white screen at the moment, which is very nice. Yeah, Marcus Footus, a 3 GHz processor will certainly do you well. Chris 5012 donated £6. Really enjoying watching your streams. Thanks. Thank you very much, Chris. Really appreciate that. What loco is this, Dr. Anthony? This is the OBB 1044. It's an Austrian loco. It's just been released by Skyhook Games. It runs on the Semmeringbahn route. 7 kilometers. What's wrong is with the throttle is I need to do something to reset it. I can't remember what it is. I need to read the manual, which is difficult while you're driving. Is the manual there? Let's have a look. No. AB Harrison, what's your challenge? How was bank holiday, Dr. Anthony? It was superb. Thank you very much. How was yours? Katie says RTFM. That's nice, isn't it? That's what I want to do. I want to DTF train. DTFT. Coming down the hill, we've got 5 kilometers left to go. So I open the Windows Store. Excellent. I love it when I miss the gigantic icons. Manuals, English. It's under SHG for those who are interested in looking for it. Or Skyhook Games. Don't need my throttle at the moment, but I have the instructions now, and we shall see what happens. What does MooBot do, Nimmy Boy? MooBot is a thing that's sitting in the background, and it watches everything that everybody says, and if it meets certain criteria, so if someone spams too much, or they put lots of symbols, or they all capital letters, or they put a URL in, then it will get rid of it from the chat. Because what some people do is they post links to nasty sites, and even if moderators get to it quickly, they can't get to it quickly enough before someone might click on it and think, oh, someone's sharing a really interesting link, I'll go and take a look, and the next thing you know, they've got virus software, they've got a malware on their machine. So MooBot's primary role is to keep the chat clean and friendly. Well, not friendly, it's not in charge of that. The moderators and I are mostly in charge of making it friendly, or making it friendly, keeping it friendly. Whereas MooBot's job is to keep it all safe, I guess is the word. Because none of us like to see shouting in the channel. Lots of symbols, generally just spam and block up everything, and it's just not so much fun. Mörserschlag Yard, 03B coming up. Yep, 2.3 kilometers. An eye on the signals at this point. Steam links were whitelisted, JC Gaming. Yep, there's our expect stop signal. We'll get a PZB alarm in a moment as we go through that. So MooBot is like the police of Twitch chat, kind of, except all it's doing is quickly getting rid of the really nasty ones, really. It also provides a bunch of support so that the moderators can call on that support to say, I want you to prevent this user from joining the chat, or shut this user up for 5 minutes, or all of the show command and everything, that's all done through Move and MoveBot, so it looks for when you type a particular command and then it reacts to that by putting text in. Mr. Train Cow, you are the 4,000th person to mention my background. Unfortunately, the background software is not working. Yep, I've totally lost any form of power. Oh no, it's working again. Hey, we're back in operation, folks. Is this freight or passenger? This is a freight run. Right, 500 hertz coming over here. I don't think I have to acknowledge that. I'm going to. Clyde Scotsman. I've played Euro Truck quite a lot in the past on an Xbox controller. It's really, really nice on Oculus Rift. If you haven't played it on Oculus Rift, I strongly urge you give it a try. Oh no, is this 500 hertz? That's a bit close if it's 500. Shainan Gott, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Oh, we made it with 763. I guess for my first run in this loco, that's not bad. Euro Truck is great. I've not played American Truck yet. I'm going to start with some Euro Truck later on, much later on. Don't worry about that. We're not doing less train sim if I look at other games, folks, just in case you're wondering. Right, well done. Get yourself a hot cup of tea. Well, I think I shall. Thank you very much, sir. Sliver. That'll do. It's not bad for a first scenario. Nice hot cup of tea coming right up. Thank you, sir. You know, since you mentioned it, cup of tea. Right, before I change over to a am I in charge of MoveBot, or is MoveBot in charge of me? Well, that's the question, isn't it? That is the eternal question. Let me just get a background image on here to use as a cab background. What are we doing now? Oh, we're doing another 1044. Right then. In which case, let us go into OBS, images, cabs, and select the OBB. Where are you? There we go. Boom! There you go, you don't want to see the rest, do you? Right. Hop that down the list so that I appear in front of it. Hey, there you go. Right, that's better. We have a cab background now, even if it's the wrong one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to restart that scenario so that we can just have a look at what actually comes in on this pack. Realise that background is about as badly placed as it could be. That'll do. That's a bit less rubbish. Okay. Jacobite is the next one, Luigi. We've got another one of these to do. So I'm going to restart this scenario.